Hola, bienvenidos a todos a esta primera cápsula de Riesgo Cero, que es un podcast auspiciado por Suru Logistics Insurtech. En esta oportunidad tengo el acompañamiento de Yann, que es CEO y fundador de Otonomi, que es un MGA que ahorita nos va a explicar mayor detalle, que ya trabaja con nosotros con Suru. Hi Yann, thank you very much for coming to Mexico.
Hola hermano, ¿cómo está? Thanks for having me. Very proud to be here. I've been traveling a lot recently, but I'm glad I'm in Mexico now in this very phenomenal conference.
Yeah, it's a really good conference of logistics, so really thank you for being here and to help us with the client.
Yeah,
right?
of course. Yeah.
So if you could explain in a resume, how does it work, the first product of Otonomi that we are launching in Peru and in Mexico?
Yeah, sounds good. So as you mentioned, Otonomi is an MGA, so agency with Lloyd's and other underwriters, and we developed this tech-enabled product for delay of cargo and shipments. So we are the first to market to offer that product globally. So as you know, disruption of supply chain, interruption of shipments has been a big problem in the industry, and we're providing a very simple, transparent, and easy to use delay insurance product. When we detect the delay, then we can pay out real quick, same day, next day, and you're done. You don't need to file a claim, everything is automatic. And the industry that we can service the best are perishables, perecibles, pharmaceuticals, aviation, automotive, and many more. And we believe that Latin America is one of the best markets for us because the export of perishables and other electronics is actually phenomenal.
Yeah, and let's talk about some numbers for the clients in Peru and Mexico. Which data do you have of how many delays per year are having the last years in the logistics sector?
Yeah, I mean, globally it's enormous, right? So there's a lot of problems here and there, specifically for your market in Peru and Mexico. Our product in parametric air, so air cargo, we talk about thousands and thousands of delay shipments that affects a lot of the cargo owners, the shippers, and then create a lot of financial losses. I think it's in excess of 2,000 to 3,000 in Mexico and nearly 500 in Peru. So we talk about a huge problem that has no resolution until we came in, because your traditional cargo insurance is excluding delays.
Right.
And that's what we bring in. We transforming in exclusions into a marketable product.
Right. So to make it simple for our clients in Peru and in Mexico, which is the time lapse so they could activate the cover? It's 12 hours, right?
Correct. So the air product, so the air freight delay product is 12 hours threshold. When there's some scheduled freight or flights for cargo, and we have an expected date, let's say at 8 a.m. and when the flight arrives at 8 p.m. right in the evening, then the platform can detect and can pay out right away without anything to do on the client side. It's very simple, it's very transparent.
Perfect. No, I think it's a really good new product for the market. I think that we're going to have a lot of clients in Peru and Mexico. All the logistics is having a lot of trouble, and it makes a lot of potential delay in different types of transport, right? Like in air, in maritime, in land. Are you planning in the next couple months to launch a new product of delay?
That's correct. So that's what we actually working very closely with your team. The maritime, the ocean freight delay product is actually coming up in late spring, early summer. And you can imagine with let's say the event of Baltimore, the bridge collapse, that's been creating so much problem internationally, right? Because China is exporting a lot, US is exporting a lot, Europe is exporting, Latin America is exporting. And those choke points create tremendous problems all over the world. And it's very interesting how much inquiries and question we have from clients, like, when are you going to develop the maritime delay? Because this is a product for the ages, right? So it's going to be like multi-year success, and we're going to be helping so many cargo owners and logistics in order to mitigate those risks they cannot actually hedge out right now.
Right. And to be really specific on which is the amount of covers, they are flat covers, right? Between 2.5K and 100K, right?
Correct. So the nature of the product, which is a little technical, is called parametric insurance. So parametric insurance is when you predetermine the limits, and when the event happens, you get the full limits. So the claim doesn't need to be adjudicated. we just send you the full limit. So as you said, 2,500, so 2,500 is the minimum, up to 100,000, and we're actually expanding to 250,000. So this could be larger limits to come up. And our customers are using our product to essentially mitigate risk around additional freight costs. So when you get a freight cost of $5,000, $10,000, you can actually mitigate that with our product. Or replacement costs when there's a perishables or pharmaceutical damage, right, because of the delay, or flowers or produce, right? You can use our product. And sometimes it can be a contractual penalties. In the automotive world, what you have is you get some penalties based on line stoppage or line down of the assembly line when you wait for spare parts. When you don't have spare parts, it can be hundreds, thousands, millions of dollars of losses that are not mitigated by your traditional policies. With Otonomi, you can actually mitigate it.
No. And to have the new for our clients, we are already connected in our platform for the distribution of the product of Yann. Right now, we have on live all the air delay cargo, right? And we're going to work, I think, in a couple of months, the maritime delay, right?
Correct. So I'm very glad that we've been coordinating, collaborating for a few months in order to integrate within the Azure platform. Beautiful rebranding, all digital, so all APIs, very streamlined, and we're gonna replicate the model for the maritime because we believe that one central point for booking for your logistics clients, make it easier, and they can get access to our products in the background. But what they want is to have the Azure brand front and center, and we can provide the best service to your clients.
And the last point that I think it will be a really good news for our clients is no deductibles, right?
Yeah,
this parametric insurance that have no deductible. The payment to that time, we are talking about a week, no, at the most 7 days to pay it. But I think it's a really good product for the market. So thank you very much for being here in the fair.
Yeah.
We have a lot of work today to talk with all the freight forwarders, custom agents, different type of clients. So thank you very much, Yann.
Sounds good. Thanks a lot for having me.